Now, Kenya is anticipating an increase in tomato production from the current 10 tons per acre to 60 tons per acre with the release of new varieties, technologies and biological pest control measures through a 5-year project to enhance tomato production funded by the Korean government. The Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization, KALRO, in collaboration with 10 other African countries, have produced 300 varieties to help achieve this target. Here's more.
At this pilot smart greenhouse, the Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization is testing new seed varieties and smart technologies that will see the country increase tomato production sixfold.
Majorly we grow tomatoes in open field, but we are looking at also doing high-tech commercialization of a greenhouse, now embracing technology and producing optimum.
This smart greenhouse demonstrates the capabilities of application of Internet of Things in tomato farming to increase yields and reduce post-harvest losses.
We are looking at linking the Internet of Things in agriculture using current technologies that can be able to be adapted and be used by farmers, investors, among other people, to enhance quality and quantity of yields.
This type of farming gives a farmer detailed information about the development stages of the crop, weather changes and pest infestation via mobile short message service.
This information is transferred to a certain server or M cloud, and then once this information reaches the cloud, it is able to be interpreted, of course using some software, and then once the information has been interpreted into useful decision-making aspects, this information can now be used to trigger some actions, especially depending with the tomato plant production stages.
The smart greenhouse is part of KALRO's efforts to increase tomato production in Kenya under a 240 million shillings Korea Africa Food and Agriculture Corporation initiative.
When this project began 4 years ago, we were at 10 tons per acre. Imagine 10. Now we're actually going between 20 to 30 tons. So that's the impact of the results that have come out. The varieties have been released, and then how to grow. How to grow, we've not yet disseminated that technology. Once we get the how to grow, we'll now start recording between 40 to 60 tons per hectare.
Through the project, Kenya is also seeking to reduce post-harvest losses, estimated at 59%.
When you look at the practices our farmers encounter on their farms, is that they don't tend to when they apply pesticides, give it that post-harvest interval before they harvest. We're trying to look at what are the best varieties. Kenya has over 300 varieties of tomato. How do you best produce them? How do you minimize post-harvest losses? How do you manage pests and diseases in a very safe way? Like, for example, the most notorious pest, insect, arthropod pest for tomato is Tuta absoluta. But now we have these cards you can just put in the field and you don't see Tuta absoluta anywhere.
The project, which is now in its 4th year and is set to end next year, is a research collaboration bringing together 14 countries. The project has realized the development of tomato seed varieties that are now expected to be released to farmers after conclusion of various approvals. Ronald Willie, Channel 1 News.